this video, we will learn about how to solve a system of equations by substitution. Let's look at this example here. Solve the system of equations y equals 4x minus 7 and 2x minus 3y equals negative 9. First, we want to see which variable is left by itself. We can see in the first equation here, y is left by itself. Y is equal to 4x minus 7. That means I can use 4x minus 7 to replace y. So I'll call the first equation equation 1, second equation equation 2. I'm going to substitute the y in the second equation by 4x minus 7. Alright, so substitute equation 1 in equation 2. So we have 2x minus 3. So instead of y in the second equation, I'm going to replace it by 4x minus 7 in the first equation. Okay, we're done substituting. Finish the equation. Equals negative 9. Okay, now we have an equation with only x in it. Now I'm going to solve for x. So 2x, distribute the negative 3 into each term inside the parentheses. I have negative 12x plus, negative times negative is positive, so plus 21, positive 21, equals negative 9. Alright, then we combine like terms. On the left side we have some like terms. These two are like terms. Combining them, I have negative 10x plus 21 equals negative 9. Then to leave x by itself, first I'm going to move the 21 to the other side. So subtract both sides by 21. Here I get negative 10x equals negative 30. Now last step, for solving x, divide both sides by negative 10. X equals 3. Okay, so we know the value for x. We still want to know the value for y. So I'm going to substitute x equal to 3 into the first equation. Okay, so what is the first equation? Y equals 4x minus 7. So I'm going to substitute this x here by 3 because we already solved for x. So 4 times 3 minus 7, that's 12 minus 7, which is 5. Okay, so here we have the solution for an ordered pair. X is 3, y is 5. So I will say the solution is x equals 3, y equals 5. Or you can represent it in ordered pair form. So that's 3, 5. Now I want you to solve this system of equations. Pause the video and solve the system. When you're done, click play and check for the answer. Here is the solution. For this system, you can see x is by itself in the first equation. So I'm going to use y plus 1 to replace the x in the second equation. So substitute the first equation into the second equation. I will have 3, instead of x, I'm going to replace it by y plus 1 plus y equals negative 5. Distribute the 3y plus 3 plus y equals negative 5. Combine like terms. 4y plus 3 equals negative 5. Move the 3 to the other side. 4y equals negative 8. Divide both sides by 4. So y is negative 2. That's one solution, well, one of the ordered pairs. Now you want to solve for y by replacing y with -2. So sub y equals -2 in equation 1, I have x equals, instead of y, I'm having -2 plus 1. That's -1. So my solution is x equals -1 and y equals -2. Or if you want to represent it in the ordered pair, you will have -1, -2. Now let's work on another problem. So let's look at this system of equations. If we want to solve it by substitution, one variable needs to be by itself. You look at the first equation and the second equation, neither x nor y is by itself. But this x can be left by itself very easily. Right? So we will work on equation 1 to leave that x by itself. So from equation 1, we can get x equals, I'm going to move the 3y to the other side, so -3y plus 7. I'll call this equation 3. Notice that equation 1 and equation 3, they are the same equation. I just changed the form by a little bit. So I'm going to substitute -3y plus 7 into the second equation to replace x. So I'm going to sub equation 3 into equation 2. So I will have 2, instead of x, I'm having -3y plus 7 minus 3y equals -4. Now to solve for y, distribute, first step, -6y plus. Okay, I want you to pause here and finish the problem by yourself. After you're done, click play and check the answer. Okay, I will continue solving this problem. So 14 here, minus 3y equals -4. So combine like terms, -9y plus 14 equals -4. Subtract 14 on both sides. You have -9y, this part is gone, equals -18. Divide both sides by -9. You will get, I'll write over here, y equals +2. Okay, now solve for x. I'm going to substitute y equals 2 into, you can substitute it into any of these three equations. Excuse me. You can plug in y equals 2 into either equation 1 or equation 2 or equation 3, but it's easier to plug it into equation 3 because x is already left by itself. So I'm going to plug it into equation 3. You have x equals -3 instead of y, I'm replacing by 2. So that's -6 plus 7, which is +1. So that means the solution is x equals 1, y equals 2, or you can say it's 1, 2. I hope you get it correct, and I will see you in the next video.